Happy Nude Dear, everybody! That sounds way better in my head. Also, like, what is my voice even? It'll start to come back, and then it goes away, and it's like, I can't win no matter what I do. Anyway, that's the stupidest pun ever. And I can't even take credit for it. Like, this artist I used to watch a long time ago, every New Year she drew a nude deer for New Year's because she was an anthro artist. So, not even original. Anyway, like I don't know what I wanted to do. I wanted to put something up for New Year's that was like specifically stuff for the new year. Literally I put makeup on just for this video because I'm gonna have to leave for work in like 30 minutes, and what the hell is my hair? Like, there we go. That's a little better. So I have, you know, I've been posting on the channel for like 3 months now. So not really too terribly long. I've not been very consistent the last couple of weeks, which I hate that. Like, I really like consistency, but the holidays are just so hectic and I didn't really like prepare properly. So, but I hope I'll get better about that. Really that's like everything I kind of want to do for the new year is stuff with the channel. Like, I'm not about New Year's resolutions, you know, like everyone else. I've done them before and you really just never actually do them. Like, I have been wanting to get into shape for a while now, but the only way that's gonna work is if I just decide to do it, you know, and I'm trying. I've taken some steps, but you gotta do things slowly, you know, or else it's just not gonna matter. But I'm wanting to get more consistent with the channel. I've actually got some time this weekend and I'm going to work on that. I'd like to, first I'm going to be actually consistent. Like, I'm going to record some stuff and I'm going to be uploading it. I'm going to be setting it up for timed uploads so that like it's coming out whenever it needs to. I'm going to try and like, if I can keep consistent with that for a while, I'm going to try and get more like recording during the week. I'd like to post more often. Making YouTube videos has been really good for me, actually. Like, some of you, I sound so stupid because I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like, I do, because I've done this in my head over the last few days, but I don't know, like, now that I'm doing it. I used to make YouTube videos a long time ago. Like I started like 10 years ago. And it was just like music videos and stuff, and I started doing lip sync videos, and then I was just posting random stuff like cosplay stuff, and I always really liked it, but somewhere around the age of 18 I stopped doing it. It's like there's a lack of interest for the particular things that I was doing, and then there was so much going on in my life. Like, I kind of lost interest in almost everything that I liked for a while. For instance, like, I've made costumes consistently for the last like 11 years, and whenever I was 18 I kind of just dropped off. Like, it's not, I didn't stop everything completely, but I stopped it to the extent that it was. And it wasn't until 2013, yeah, 3 years ago, that I started really getting back into costumes and really making stuff. Because for that period of time I barely like even crocheted or knit. I did a little, but I just never finished anything. Like, I just never had the focus to keep anything going long enough to make anything of it. So it kind of makes sense that I've hit a point where I wanted to get back into making videos. And the whole reason that I'm here is like a series of events. Like, 2 years ago, Skylar, my sister, proposed us to start a Let's Play channel together. And I thought it was kind of a neat idea. I had only just kind of come around the Let's Play world, because before that I kind of thought they were silly. I was like, why don't you just play a video game yourself? Although I know that that's just stupid, because I like watching other people play video games, so, you know, whatever. I was up for the idea, but I was working on a ton of stuff for Dragon Con, and then my wedding was like a month afterwards, so there was just no time for it. She was busy with school, and then a few months afterwards, like, you know, then we had the holidays, because this all happened at the end of the year. And then a few months after that, my husband and I started looking for a house. And that, if you've ever experienced that, is a freaking ordeal. Like, finding a house that you want is its own challenge, and then everything else is just irritating. So we were doing that, and then a friend of ours proposed us to start a YouTube content channel or whatever, and it was called a Culture Cache, which I will link below. I was a part of that for a year. I really loved the idea. I was covering like cosplay and stuff, and I liked it to a point, but I couldn't make it, like, I could not get it to mesh with everything else in my life like I thought I could. I was having a hard time like finishing commission work. I thought that I could do the commissions as part of the stuff on the Culture Cache, which to a point I could, but then it was like it couldn't go as far as I needed it to go, and it was just so stressful coming up with stuff every week. It wasn't just YouTube videos, it was YouTube video and then an article, which you'd think would make it easier, but for me it made everything just so much harder, because I actually like writing, but it's not something that really comes naturally. And then a lot of times I had a really hard time thinking, how do I turn this into a video? Like, even now, I want to post crafts and cosplay stuff on this channel, and there's been very minimal of it because I'm not really sure how to implement some of it. I do have some stuff coming that will maybe be fun, I don't know, but it's hard to figure out how to take that and implement it. And it's easier now that I have this new camera and it has a flip screen, so I can see where the camera is pointed and have a better idea of where to put things. But before that, I would be recording something that I'm working on and I'm having to guess where it is, because a lot of times I just did it by myself. You know, my husband helped me if I asked, but most of the time I was like, no, it'll be fine. And then I get it and like maybe a cat bumped it or I bumped it or something, like the tripod did something weird, and then the camera's off angled, and I'm stuck with that because I already did what I was doing and I'm not doing it again because it was really difficult or annoying or whatever. So I actually wasn't going to quit because I'm really stubborn, but it was giving me really bad anxiety, and so my husband was kind of like, okay, you don't need to be doing this anymore. And then I felt really guilty because I really wanted to start my own YouTube channel, because I really like making videos and I enjoyed that to an extent, and I didn't want anyone to think that I had quit to do this, because that's not what happened. I had been actually starting this. I've been working on this project, like this channel, to a degree since April. So it's not like I just stopped and immediately worked on this. I actually had been kind of working on it while I was still doing the other thing. I just couldn't put a whole lot into it. I couldn't put my feet in because I was already committed to something else. So, but this has been way better for me. I really hate the fact that working on the Culture Cache stressed me out so badly. I didn't want it to, and I think it was just because I felt restrained to a point. Like, I could only cover this one subject matter, and I don't just do cosplay. Like, I do a ton of other stuff. I have too many hobbies and too many things that I work on, so it was really hard for me to just focus on that. So I like this because I can do what I want. I can, like, kind of play around with stuff, and it's really fun for me, and it's helped me a lot. Like, it's kind of helped me rekindle a few things that I very much enjoyed whenever I was a teenager, because I'm not a teenager anymore. And I like that. Like, I used to really love doing makeup, and I just did eye makeup really, and like I do stuff with my lips sometimes. You've probably noticed in the videos that I really just wear eye makeup. Like, I don't do foundation, because when I do, it covers up my freckles, and I really like my freckles. And I don't go extravagant, because I'm fine with my face. Like, it's the face I have, you know. I figure I might as well be okay with it. And I'm not saying that if you do like a ton of contouring, that means that you're not fine with your face. I just mean that I like the individual features of it, and I accept the fact that I have zits, and I do what I can to get rid of them, and it doesn't always help, and you know, some days it's better, and then some days it's worse, and I just take it where I can. But I really like doing eye makeup, and I had stopped doing makeup basically altogether for a really long time, and I don't do makeup every day, but I do it for the videos, and I love doing it. Like, I always love face painting and stuff, so it's really fun for me. I wear makeup more out now, and it's fun because it's fun to do it for myself, because that's what it is. And I'm more inspired to do it now since I have this channel, and the whole thing sounds stupid. The channel helps a little bit with some of my anxiety too, because it gives me something to focus on, and it's something consistent and something relatively quick. And that sounds bad, I guess. I guess I don't know, you can take it for what you will, but I mean, I play the game and then I edit it. And I'm trying to get better about making actual like thumbnails. I'm still not quite there yet, but I'm getting there, I'm trying. But I'm hoping that maybe other people might find me entertaining, and that might be fun for other people. If you enjoy watching my videos, then thanks, because I'm here because I really enjoy it. I'm not here because I'm necessarily hoping to like make money off of this, because the chances of really getting to that point are pretty slim. I'm here because I really enjoy it, and I have to thank people who will probably never see this, and probably shouldn't because I just ramble. I have to thank people like, you know, big YouTubers like Markiplier and Wade, you know, Lord Minion 777. I just hate saying that, it sounds weird. And Bob and Jacksepticeye, who's my favorite. Because like, I don't know if I would have just jumped into everything if I didn't watch their videos and wasn't inspired by it. And I'm super thankful for my husband, who's always supportive. Like, he's always like, go work on your videos, or he'll ask me what I'm doing. He tries to give me ideas for stuff, and my sisters for doing the same thing. You know, I work really hard at this, and I'm trying to just continually get better. You know, I work full-time, I have a bunch of animals to take care of, I've got responsibilities, but I really like doing this, and I hope that I keep doing it. And this has been a almost 16-minute long ramble, which is ridiculous, and my mouth hurts, which is also ridiculous. So, I don't know, I'm just hoping that the new year is good. Like, it'll be fun for everybody, and I'm hoping I won't smear lipstick everywhere. So, I hope to see, well, the people that we have here, like, continue on into the new year. And I hope that y'all will enjoy the things I do, maybe. But I hope the next year will be awesome, and we'll see the channel do whatever it's gonna do. But I'm thankful for everybody who's on here, whether I know you personally and that's why you're here, or if you found your way here somehow. Maybe you found it through me posting on Tumblr, or groups, or whatever. I don't know, because I'm I'm going back to my old shameless ways of self-advertising like I used to do. Because why not? I mean, I'm doing stuff, so whatever. Also, I meant to have Miss Liliana in my video, but I totally forgot about her until I just now looked up and realized that she was just chilling on the shelf. I'm sorry! I've been wanting to do some work with puppets on the channel as well, but we're not quite there yet, are we? Yeah. We'll get there. For now, I really just have Liliana, and she's precious though. You want to look at the camera? Yeah, look how cute you are. Well, anyway, that was a really random interlude that didn't really need to happen.